Hey guys, today we have a 2019 Ram 1500. We're going to take a look at and show you how to install TruXedo's Sentry hard rolling tonneau cover. Now this is going to be a great product to add to your truck. It's going to protect your truck bed and any cargo you have in the inside from the elements. Now this cover is a hybrid between a soft tonneau cover and a hard one. It's going to have that sleek look that all soft tonneau covers will give you, but it's going to be durable and tough like a hard tonneau cover. It uses a combination of rubber seals and hook and loop fasteners all around the cover to help keep out the elements. Now when used in conjunction with a locking tailgate, you're not going to be able to open up your cover without unlocking your tailgate first. When your tailgate's unlocked, just open it up. And you see we have full access to the inside of our bed. If we want to get the cover rolled up to the cab, we have a wire right here. There's one located on the passenger side and one on the driver's side right here. Once we pull that down, that's going to deactivate the slam latches, and we can now roll up the cover. Now there's two more of these slam latches located at the middle of the cover. They work in conjunction with the two at the tailgate. Now with the cover rolled up, you can have full bed access, and you can actually drive with it rolled up towards your cab. You just want to be sure you secure it with these vinyl straps that are included. Once you have it hooked on, just tighten it down. The aluminum slats are going to provide a higher level of security when you compare it to most soft tonneau covers. But on top, you're going to have this nice vinyl material, like most soft covers, and it's going to add to the looks of your truck. One thing I want to make sure you guys know is that you cannot close your tailgate when the cover is latched properly, because you'll run into this rubber seal that's right there, so you're not going to be able to shut it. All you got to do, open up the cover a little bit, close your tailgate, and then slam your cover. Now that we've gone over some of those features, let's show you guys how it installs. Now our installation is going to start up here at the bulkhead so we can apply the seal. After you've cleaned the bulkhead thoroughly with some alcohol, we're going to apply it flush with the face of the bulkhead all the way across. You also want to make sure that this tab that's kind of sticking up from the end is facing the inside of the truck bed. Pretty easy to apply. We're just going to peel off a little bit of the sticker, and then we're going to press it up against the bed rail cap to help prevent any type of water leak. Apply some pressure, get that sealant to really stick, and then we're just going to go all the way down till we get to the other side. Now once you get to the end, you can go ahead and cut off any excess, but you want to be sure to leave enough space that you kind of basically can just push it back and jam it between the bed rail cap and the seal. Again, that's going to help make sure that there's no water leaks. Then be sure to go back and just press down all along the seal to make sure the sealant does its job. Now we're going to get our side rails in place. When you do it, you want to make sure that this seal on the bottom part gets on top of the truck bed rail and doesn't fold in at all, because that could cause some leaks. So how we're going to do that is we're going to come in at an angle and just press it down so that that seal gets on the truck bed rail. Then what we're going to do is make sure we push it up to the front, and we want to compress this pad that's up front just a little bit onto the seal. Once we have it in place, we'll take a temporary clamp and just put it on to hold it in place. Now we're going to go ahead and get our clamps in place. We're going to start here at the back, though it doesn't matter if you want to start at the front or the back. Now you want to make sure that your clamp is in that second bottom notch right there before you put it up there. Once we loosen it up, we're going to get it as far back to the tailgate as we can. You want to make sure that the teeth on your clamp match within the grooves that are on our side rail. From there, we'll hand tighten it as far as we can. And then we'll grab our 1/2-inch socket and tighten it all the way. Don't want it too tight, just a bit snug, and that'll be good. Now the second and third clamps are going to install the exact same way. You want to make sure you get the middle one as close to the center of the rail as possible, and get the third one up as close to the front towards the bulkhead as possible. Now with an extra set of hands, we're just going to set our cover in place towards the cab. Now on both sides, you want to make sure you get this bolt head to go into that slot. I'm going to reach under just to make sure. Once you get it on both sides, go ahead and just roll the cover all the way to the cab. Then once you get your cover properly lined up, we're just going to push over this latch. Now from here, just roll out your cover all the way to the back, and then remove any packaging material that you might encounter. Now let's go ahead and make sure our latches are working properly. We'll just push it down, heard the latch. Now from here, it's not a bad idea, just go ahead, unlatch it, and then roll it up and back a couple of times. Just make sure it's all functioning properly and there's no miscues. Once you've got all that done, you can just go ahead and shut your tailgate, close your cover, and hit the road. But that'll do it for our look at and installation of the TruXedo Sentry hard rolling tonneau cover on our 2019 Ram 1500.